Hey, what's up guys, welcome to this FUT Birthday Mane player review with me, boy FIFA 1 HD. Now, as you can see, this is the team that we used him in, very exciting team. Before we get into my thoughts and seeing his attribute details, remember if you do enjoy this player review, hit the hell out of that like button, as that will really help me out and the channel. And if I can help you guys out in any way at all, maybe you have questions about FUT Birthday Mane, is he worth it, is he not, the team that I've used him in, some of the players that I've played him around, then ask away in the comments, as I'll be happy to answer every single one of you. So, again, we've had a look at the team, now we're going to have a look at the attributes, and this card is just ridiculous. As with many special card Manes, he's always going to be a very attractive proposition because of the pace first and foremost, which doesn't disappoint. 94 overall, made up of 95 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. The guy is ridiculously quick. We knew that to begin with, and it is the same here. Very, very good in that column. Shooting is also really accurate. Attack positioning there at 89 means he makes very, very good runs. Great finishing at 88, and shot power is also really decent at 81. Yes, he suffers a little bit on the long shots. Volleys and penalties are pretty okay, average, but that's fine. This guy is all about getting in behind with that incredible pace and using that immense finishing that he does possess. His vision is pretty good, crossing not too bad, short passing, long passing okay, but that's fine. This card is a striker, you're not using him on the wing, so it doesn't matter about his passing and his crossing too much at all. It's usable for the striker role. He can play lovely 1-2s, that's fine. Dribbling also really, really strong, goes lovely with his pace, 91 agility, balance and reactions really good there, as well as ball control and dribbling. He's also got pretty decent strength there at 74, that's quite good, and he's got really good stamina, so he can keep going well into the latter stages of the game. So we've seen the attribute details, now let's hear about what I thought and see some in-game footage. So how did Mane play for me in game? Well, let me tell you, he just scored tons and tons of goals. It was just super fun to use. These cards are always really good because of that pace. It's so easy to get him in behind, and once in behind, as we saw with his attack positioning and his finishing, he will bury pretty much every chance he gets. He's got really good shot power, but what I really liked about him was that he had actually really good curve. He could bend some absolute corkers right into the top corner. Even though his attribute details don't suggest that he's ridiculous with his curve, I found in game he was really, really good at it, and so it's definitely an option to finesse some into that far corner if you are on a more acute angle. But you will have no trouble getting him one-on-one with the keeper, and that is where he definitely excels. His shooting is ridiculously overpowered, his pace is unreal, so good for pressing high up the pitch, great for closing off passing angles, but also just nicking the ball back and just winning those little 50-50s where the ball's between you and the opposition. He wins it every single time and gets you on the attack quick, winning the ball high up the pitch. He's got great work rates. I really enjoy how he plays in game. His weak foot isn't amazing at 3 stars, but it's usable. He will definitely be able to score on that side. 4-star skill moves though is very, very nice and goes really well with that pace and the dribbling that he possesses. His dribbling column, as we saw, is pretty much all fantastic. Composure could be a little bit higher, but the fact that he's got such amazing agility and balance means that he glides past people. Even when they're pushing him off balance, he still maintains that balance because of that, and he's also got really good ball control and dribbling, whereby he can really go past people with absolute ease. Passing, as we mentioned, is okay. It's neat and tidy. There's going to be 1-2s in there all day long, and he will rack up a fair few assists as well. However, that's not really his game. He is all about the man that finishes the chances, and he does that superbly well. He's got good strength. He can definitely hold off and roll off a challenge or two, but it's not really going to be as good as certain more stronger players, but it's usable, and it's a nice addition to a very fast clinical striker, something that most clinical strikers with that sort of pace don't always have, so it's a nice addition. His stamina is also really good, definitely keeps going well into the latter stages of any game, even extra time. He will still be blasting past people, and that is a really lethal weapon in any game you find yourself in, because his pace alone will just create havoc and chances galore, which is always a really, really nice thing. In terms of other Mane cards, yes, there are plenty of them, and I'm sure there will be more to come. But this one is one you can buy and you can trade with. You can sell him at the end if you don't want him any longer. And he is also a striker playing down the middle, something which you don't get on the other cards, which makes him special, even though he does have that slightly lower rating or on par rating with some of the other special Mane cards out there. This one is still definitely one of the best in my opinion. The pace, the finishing that he possesses, for people who love fast clinical strikers, this is your man and well worth going out and breaking the bank for. I've had to give him a 9 out of 10. I found him really good. He's a little bit expensive and he could have certain areas a little bit better, but overall he is super effective, and that is exactly why you'd want him in your team. So I hope you enjoyed this player review, guys. If you did, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and peace.